Jackson, Taji. Them talk say you don't lose touch. You dey miss good chances for feet.
Them talk say you dey fall too easy.
Some dey call you average striker with no sense. Nicolas Taji. Nicolas Omo Jackson.
Nicolas Taji.
Ọmọ Sẹ́nígà.
Taji.
Kí ló dé tó ṣe súnmẹ́súnmẹ́?
Nicolas Taji.
Like star wey dey rise oya Taji o.
Taji. Nicolas Taji. Taji. Taji.
I know say you go Taji o. I know the percent of you around there. Around there. Around there. Tí o fẹ́ dá, 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 tí o fẹ́ dá. Jackson, reclaim your might.
Taji.
Bully defenders, let them know your name.
Nicolas Taji.
Bully those defenders, show them your might. Ọmọ Jackson, Taji. Kò sórí wọn níbẹ̀, orí olórí ni wọ́n lò. Nicolas ọmọ Jackson, Taji.
Nicolas ọmọ Jackson. Oya Taji o.
Taji, Taji, ogun ti yá o. Taji, Taji, Taji. It is a precision time, it is a precision time. No darling, rárá, gbogbo blues army. The time to prepare for Premiership League is here. Oh. Blues army, here we go. Ale, 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 ale. When Premiership calls, time records the victory in us. To win or lose, yo, not be the only thing. Not the way we play, yo. You know, ṣe kókó.
This is the chance we go take win league. This is the chance we go take win league.
Reaching for the top, oh, is our aim.
We are the pride of London.
Blue is the color. Football is the game.
Winning is our aim.
To be number one, oh, we go run like the wind.
Winning again and again.
Reaching higher.
Cause sky is blue.
This is what we want, oh, in this season. We want Chelsea to the win, but we've got to give it all. Ariwo ayọ̀ lágbàlá Chelsea. Ariwo ìdùnnú o lágbàlá Chelsea. Blues army, ṣé you don dey feel am? Blues army, ṣé you don dey feel it? Cause if we feel it, the world is at our feet. Arsenal no fit, yo. Liverpool no fit. No one fit hold us down.
Every league we want it.
Here we go, Blues army. Ale, ale. Here we go. Ale, ale.
We go celebrate.
Ale, ale.
We go celebrate Ale Ale. Good evening, everyone who is currently watching me around the world. I know it's very late in Nigeria now. It's around maybe 11:02, if I'm right. I want to greet everyone. I want to greet everyone who is watching me on YouTube. On YouTube now, they are watching me on 3 platforms now. They are watching me on YouTube and they are watching me on Facebook, on my Facebook page as well. I think 2 platforms rather. I removed one. So before I start today's program, I want to respond to Ibrahim Habib on YouTube, who asked who requested one of my songs. to be uploaded on YouTube. I will do that after this program. I will do it that program. I will do it after this program. I know what you are saying. When it's come to European glory, where is Arsenal? Where is Arsenal? They are on the run. When it comes to European glory, where is Arsenal? They are on the run. Yeah, I will see if I'm going to play it on this program before I end the program. Ibrahim, you want us to start violence early this season? Ibrahim Habib want us to start violence now. Sulaiman Kroma, thanks for being part of today's program. I will appreciate you if you can be sharing this program. You can share this program. You can share this live broadcast. I will really appreciate if you can share. Please share. Let me just read some comments. I've read Ibrahim Habib's comment, and I promise I'm going to do that. Jerry Sa Uyu Malin. It is true we don't need him. Yeah, because the topic for today is that I just put it in a quizzical. I put today's topic in a quizzical manner. That I said I speak on behalf of everyone that we do not need Victor Osimhen, and I put question mark. So is in the statement is in a question mark. It's not an affirmative statement. And from my own point of view, don't forget that Victor Osimhen is a Nigerian, and also I'm a Nigerian. So, but we in football we need to be critical. We don't need to be sentimental, but we will come back to that. I want us to discuss yesterday match. I want us to discuss yesterday match. Yesterday match when we played Club America. All of you could see. Okay, I think before I begin to talk, let me. If you want to join me, let me put the link. This is the link. I'm putting the link in the comment section. Just follow the link. You'll be able to join me. So, if I want to firstly talk about our match, just a few highlights and assessment of our match. Early this no, that was yesterday because it's already 6:06 a.m. on Friday here. So I know you are. I know it's still Wednesday in most African countries at the moment. In most, I do not say all. In most African countries now, especially in Nigeria, Ghana, I still feel that they have not entered Friday, so they are still in Thursday. So, but we are. It is 6:06 a.m. here, Western Australian time. When I watch yesterday's match from the beginning to the end, I watched yesterday match, and it's too early for me to say that we have arrived. No, I cannot use yesterday match to say that we have arrived. You know, taking cursory look into the pedigree of the team that we play against. So I cannot say categorically that we are up there, but I can say that we are improving match by match. We are improving. Yesterday, it was evident that our guys, are now what they have started understanding Enzo Maresca tactics. They have started understanding it with the kind of the free flowing ball they were playing. You know, some of us we have been calling it Maresca ball, Enzo Maresca ball, with the kind of the tiki taka ball that they were playing yesterday, and the way the passes were coming. Uh, Abraham is in the house. I've seen you. When I see your video, I'm going to. Abraham is in the house. Abraham. Yeah. How are you, Abraham? How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother. Good evening. How's been your day? How's been your day?
Fine, fine, sir.
All
Fine, sir.
right. So I've been talking about our match yesterday. So what can you say about our match yesterday, Abraham? Mr.
All right.
Abraham. Yeah.
The match, it wasn't a bad one. They tried all they could to do, all they could. And the only place we are lacking is still our defense. That Badushelli guy, I think we need to sell that guy. He's not good for Chelsea.
Ah,
Ever since, ever since he came back from that injury, he has been playing backward.
yeah. I think.
It's a good
Okay.
performance.
All right. All right. Is it defense only that we still need to improve on? I- Are there no areas that you also saw yesterday that we need to improve on?
Yes, the chances. We need to start taking our chances once we get them.
Because we lost a lot of chances yesterday, actually.
And we lost a lot of chances, yes.
We, yeah, especially the Broja. Broja, what did they call his name?
He missed, I think, two or three chances that he missed yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. We cannot afford to be making same mistake when the league starts. Because
Yeah,
imagine if you have those kind of chances with Manchester City and
yeah.
you didn't make use of it, you may not have those chances again, and you
Again,
may we
yes.
and we may pay dearly for it. In
For it.
football, you've got to take your chances. If you don't take your
Yes.
chances, you'll be in trouble. What can you say about Osimhen? Samani also is here. What can you say about Osimhen? Do you
I
want us
don't
over to
I don't
you?
know what's delaying them from getting Osimhen, but I think getting Osimhen is going to be a good deal. Because this young guy from the one we signed from Barcelona,
Gui or what is his name? Yeah,
the Gil, yes, Gil guy,
yeah.
is still a young boy. So we need a proven goal scorer like Osimhen to be up front for us if we want to win the league.
All right, all right.
Yes.
That's Abraham. Samani, I think you are muting your mic. Maybe your mic is okay. Are you hearing me, Mr. Samani?
Yes, clearly, sir.
Okay. Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Mr. Abraham, where are you talking? Where are you joining me from?
Okay, I'm joining you from Kaduna, sir, Nigeria.
Wow, God bless the people of Kaduna, my people there. You know,
Amen, sir.
I did my research. I collected my feed data, my research data from feed worker data from Kaduna, Kano, Jigawa. So I was there
Oh,
for almost 3 months. Yeah, you
oh,
know, Kaduna people treated me well when I was there. You know,
all right.
I
That's,
respect people of Kaduna. So,
uh,
Mr. Samani, what can you say about Osimhen? Do we need Osimhen, or we should
100%,
manage what we have?
100%. We need Osimhen. No, I agree with what Abraham said. We need someone that have a proven track record of goal scoring.
Hmm.
Nkunku is good. Nkunku can play as first nine, can play at wing, attacking midfield, but he's injury prone. So we need somebody that is not injury prone. Although Osimhen do go for injury, but it's not as regular as Nkunku. So we need somebody that have a proven track record of scoring goals to step in. So
All right.
Osimhen is a good sign for us.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Saman. I will go back to Mr. Abraham. Now, if you look at the antecedent of Osimhen and some things that he did in the past, what can you say about his attitude? His attitude. What can you say? Because I have vision. Why I'm saying this is because of the live Instagram video. You know, that was circulated around where he abused Finidi George,
Oh,
all in the
okay,
name
yeah.
that he was proving himself that he was not at fault, that every blame was being put on him, and it was all in insult on Finidi George. So what? And it's the, people are saying that that will not be his first time. He has been doing that, but that was the only video that I've watched that is in the public now, is in public domain that I could see. But some people who are very close to him said that he has been doing that, uh, which I cannot believe. I don't have evidence. But the one I could see, I can believe, was the one that he did uh, when it was only insult on Finidi George. So, what can you say about this attitude? Will this attitude help us in Chelsea, or what do you suggest coach could do? Because it is very likely Osimhen may come to Chelsea if they could sort out all this problem of price tag, loan, or all this kind of options. So, what can you say about that, Mr. Abraham?
Okay. For that, I think the coaches already know about that video. So him coming there now, they will have to sit him down and talk to him because this is Chelsea. Even in Napoli, he normally does that sometimes, but he
Mm.
doesn't go live on Instagram to insult anybody.
Okay, I
And I
see.
think, yes, even once sometimes if they are, we still have to tell him to go and sit down and watch the rest of the team one more. So he has that in him, but this is Chelsea. Drogba, the Mikel has played, so they will still have to talk to him to calm him down, so that he will become a legend like them there.
Yeah. It needs to be talked to. Mr. Samani, what can you say about that? About that?
Uh, all right. I think one thing we should understand is that Osimhen is a very very good player, and all good players want regular playing time. Okay, and if a player is not having a regular playing time, a senior player for that matter, maybe are not called up for a major tournament. That see what Osimhen did during the AFCON this competition. He played
Yeah,
really
yeah,
really
yeah.
well. Then all of a sudden a coach now come and they refuse to call you up. That passion, you should just look at his character, the bad part of it. You should look at
Mm.
the passion behind, what is driving him to like come out and voice out. We live in a world so that if you come out and speak what's actually in your mind, people will tag you as somebody that's a very, very bad person. So me, I supported
Absolutely
him.
correct. Yeah,
Yes, I supported
you are
him.
correct.
So
Yeah,
if you're bad, you're feeling bad inside, you should come out and express, you don't die in silence. So I support Oshimi is a very good player. Doesn't Ronaldo, he has a couple of issues with coaches here and there, but they don't actually hype his Ronaldo's fault the way they were hyping Oshime's this thing. So I feel that Oshime is a human being. So we should look at the humanity part of it, the passion, the drive that, things that drives him to like, to make him to come out and then complain, you know. So that's my
yeah.
take on Oshime.
Oh, thank you. Mr. Sulaiman Nasiru in the comment section wrote this after when Mr. Samani was talking, and he said that we need him. I mean, he's I think he's talking about Sima. We need him. Let's be honest. I know this transfer is taking its toll on us all, but we need him. Uh, there's another one here. Mr. Focus Tokpa. Uh, that name's I don't know whether it sounds Nigeria or Ghanaian. You are right. We don't need him at Chelsea, the pride of London. That's one, and this one.
I think
Uh,
I
al-
disagree with him on that.
okay.
Doctor, I disagree with
Yes.
him on that.
Go ahead.
Uh,
Give it a shot
I
if you want to.
wish I wish I wish he was on the live this
Program.
stream,
Yeah.
and then maybe we should ask him his personal reason why he think Osimhen is not a good fit for, because Osimhen can actually drop down to come and play first nine. He can play first nine, can play 10 sometimes if you need him to play. So I don't see why reason why we don't need um Osimhen at Chelsea. And one thing I'm noticing something with Chelsea that another team is that the conventional line is no longer in play like before anymore. So mostly first nine, that is in play, and Osimhen can comfortably play that, can do the run and all of that. So I don't know why he's saying that. Maybe he can come
Uh,
up to the stream and
okay. I think
argue his
this
point.
will help all everyone. Maybe we should dive into the capabilities of Osimhen. Maybe we should dive in into
Absolutely.
that area. If we could dive into that area, maybe some young Chelsea fans we take a cue from that discussion because people just talk about Osimhen. What does Osimhen represent? You know, what
And
are the
funny enough, they barely
capabilities?
watch his matches. They barely
I
watch
mean,
his matches at
yes, that's another thing.
so he
So
just
that
check start on live score and that start on it with it. It's not football.
yeah, you get it. So that's
No.
another thing. Maybe with your experiences, Abraham experience and your experience and my own contribution, maybe we could enlighten the public. We could enlighten the Chelsea fan base. I mean, young ones among them, and other people from
Mm,
the comment section also could contribute as well. For me, just to start about what I know about Osimhen, at least going by all his matches I've watched at national level, at international level, at least from Lille to Napoli, and the one
mm,
that he does for us at national level. I think is Osimhen has proved his mentor. Is a
sure, sir.
proven striker. Number one of
Absolutely.
those things I like him for, and which makes me uh, believe that he will settle in without any problem in Chelsea is that he is a teamwork player. He's a
Absolutely.
is a
Absolutely.
he believes in teamwork, and
Yes.
Mm,
because he believes in teamwork, that thing normally work against him. Why? I will tell
that's
you
true.
why I say that he works against him. Some Ghanaians, in the last Nations Cup edition, because
Mm,
Osimhen didn't score, they were
yes.
making mock of him. They were
Yes.
mocking
And
him.
he was
They
actually
were making
pressuring. You know, he was the one that's supporting most of the attacking pressure,
that's where I'm going.
putting defenders in
He
check
was
and
That's the
actually
teamwork.
working hard for the team.
That's the teamwork.
mm,
He was not being selfish. In fact, there were some goals that he
yeah,
would have gone for. He passed the
but
ball. So
assistance,
Yeah.
yes.
that team spirit in him put him
Mm,
in a good position for me. But he also put him in a tight position for other people. People will say,
absolutely.
"Oh, how many goals? How many goals he score? Did he score
Mm,
in the
that's
Nations
live
Cup?"
score. Live,
Can you see?
live score people.
So
Yeah,
how
live score
many
people.
goals did he score? So
Mm,
and that is normally put a player in a tight corner. That okay, you are trying
mm,
to what to play as a team, but people are
mm,
also asking for another thing from me. So and that's why I
mm,
feel we need that kind of personality in Chelsea because
mm.
some of these English players in Chelsea could be funny sometimes.
They
They
are
were
very,
the
very
one that
sensitive.
frustrated Lukaku. The English. I'm
Absolutely.
sorry to use. I'm sorry to say this on live show.
Mm,
Some of our players, don't let me say English. Some of our players, they frustrated
mm,
Lukaku. that
Yeah.
unfortunately Lukaku couldn't manage and do that situation very well. And that was why people were saying Lukaku as a bad player, as a bad. No, he wasn't like that.
He's not a bad
He wasn't
player.
like
He
that.
wasn't like that.
Of course,
Even now, he's not a bad player. He's still a good player.
yeah, but we have different opinions about Lukaku. Some even in our Chelsea fan bases around the world, it's not everyone who likes him. They feel some people will be
Yes.
calling him Lakaka. Some Nigerians normally call him Lakaka. So, so but from my own perspective, I could see that Lukaku was pushed to the wall because he was not getting the passes he need. He's not a the kind of Lukaku is a kind of striker that he doesn't work for the ball. They work for him.
Yeah.
Conte,
Yes.
Conte knows him very well. He positions himself. He positions himself. So they work for him. Midfielders, they work for him.
Traditional nine.
So that's just him. But when he had this issue and it was repeating itself at Chelsea, that was why he said he doesn't want to pay for Chelsea. He wants to go on loan. So imagine a player that you bought almost 100 million and telling you that he wants to go on loan. That is where we need a psychologist to ask questions. What happened? What went wrong? Just like one of you were saying the other time that you need is a mature Osimhen is when I was asking the question about attitude, that Osimhen is an adult. Just call him, ask question, have a chat with him. He will tell you, and you'll be able to guide him. But I did not think that kind of thing really happened in the case of Lukaku before he went out and started talking rubbish. So he didn't handle it very well. So and let me come back to what I was saying before about teamwork. So Osimhen has that spirit of teamwork, even though it works against him sometimes. Two, Osimhen has jump power. That's another attribute. He has jump power. He's good on air. He's good. Yes. I think this will really help our Chelsea fans to really know who Osimhen is. He has jump power. So, and if you look now, I will now connect it with one of the attributes of Drogba. Drogba has jump power and is very good on air. So you have to be. You don't need to be afraid of legs of Drogba alone. You have to be afraid of his what? Of the jump power and what? And his head. You remember what happened when we met Bayern Munich?
Yes.
Is the head
at the final?
Yes. I think towards was it final or semi-final?
Final 2012.
It was the final.
2012. It was final.
Yeah.
It was final. It was final. See the head, because all we were hopeless at that particular. They have already scored us, and it was that minute towards the end of the match. Just a few minutes to go.
I cried that
night. You could know, because that of 2008, 2009, when Terry missed the penalty, I was still having that ache in me. Now 2012, we were still in the same spot. God, I say, God, how will I handle the mockery of Arsenal fans tonight?
That's why they will not win any championship.
I was telling myself, how will I handle the mockery of Arsenal fans tonight? But I was happy. The head. So if you say a complete striker, one of those things that they will be good on air. Jump power. Even if you see some of them who does not, some striker who are not so tall, but when they have that jump power, they could jump to any length because of their training and because of their capacity, their ability. So Osimhen is tall. He's not he's not short. So and he makes use of that height. He makes use of that jump power, and that's why he's very good on hair. You could see I've talked about his teamwork spirit sense of teamwork. I'm also talk about being good, being capable on the air. The third thing is that Osimhen is skillful. They waste time. He doesn't waste time.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
sharp.
He's so skillful. If he can bully the defenders,
The
and
defenders, yes.
Defenders, yeah.
he bullies
He
the
has
defender.
strength.
That's what he does, and that's
He's
kind of
fast.
what
He has the
that's.
strength.
Yes, that's kind of a player
Mm.
that we need. That's that understand the tradition of our home pattern, the tradition of Chelsea. When you see if a defender is so slow or is not thinking very well, Drogba would have scored
Mm.
before even you because he's so
Absolutely.
sharp in turning. Drogba is so sharp in
Mm.
turning. So and when you see
That's
Osimhen
true.
as well, yeah, also he possesses that the same attribute. So let me
Mm.
just stop here. I don't want to be talking alone. I'll talk about three things. You may also have other attributes that Osimhen has that we also need in Chelsea. The last one I would say is the experience. And one of you have said this. The experience. My boy, Nicolas Jackson is good, but he's still what? He doesn't have the experience that
Mm.
Osimhen has.
Yeah.
So when you see a confirmed striker and an older striker, pairing with a young striker, that will go a long way. So over to you. Let me start from Abraham. So what are the attributes that make Osimhen to be a distinguished striker that we need in Chelsea?
All right, you've already said almost everything about Osimhen. I think the Premier League are not ready for what is about to hit them, because once we get Osimhen like this, yeah, we are winning all the trophies in the English Premier League. But to me, he's even better than the likes of Haaland. We should be comparing
Mm.
him to the likes of Mbappe, Nunes, Haaland, and others. They are not at
But because he's an
Osimhen's level
African,
yet.
but because he's an African now, you know
Yes,
what? How the
they are just
African player.
but once Osimhen comes, it's going to be fire for fire. I expect like 30 goals
Mm.
from him once he comes.
Mm, mm, good.
Absolutely.
Mr. Samani, so what can you say about the attribute of Osimhen, which make him to be a distinguished striker that we all yearn for in Chelsea?
I think the number one is strength. Osimhen is very, very
Mm,
strong.
mm,
The second one is that his height, and he uses his height very, very well. And you have said he's very, very fast, you know. And then yes, he's very, very fast, And then his ability to his composure
Network.
on the ball. He's very, very composed on the ball. So I think those attributes will easily distinguish Osimhen, when it comes to the Premier League.
mm. Because Premier League is not for young, it's not for weak
Most of
people,
it,
weak player. It's not for weak players
yeah,
who are inexperienced. It's meant for people who have strength because
absolutely.
defenders in EPL they know the joke. Yo.
Oh, did they talk?
So we and I feel with the kind of pattern that we are playing now, Osimhen
Mm,
fits in. Honestly, Osimhen
absolutely,
fits in.
absolutely,
Osimhen fits
absolutely.
in. Osimhen,
He
I
loves to
if
press. And our
hello?
coach also wants to press. So it's a win-win for them.
Yeah.
Mm,
One thing that I had one observation yesterday about Christopher Nkunku. You know,
mm,
when he was in Germany, they were using him as a supporting striker. Sometimes they also use him in the
yeah,
midfield.
sometimes
Or sometimes also what he plays as a striker. But
in line. Yes.
in yesterday match, he played as a striker, and he played very well.
I didn't watch
He
the match.
played very
I didn't
well.
watch the match.
They were leaking. They were, all those play. In fact, everyone were just leaking. All the players were just
Mm,
leaking up. You know, I could see that they are now understanding the pattern of that coach, because that coach
Yes.
believes in build up, like building up from the
Yes.
from goalkeeper.
The
Back.
back.
And
Mm.
When Philip that Philip what is his surname, our new keeper, when he came in the
Just
second half,
Okay.
uh when he came in the second half, honestly,
Mm.
I look at I look at the way he was distributing the ball. Honestly,
Mm.
it was very cool, to tell you the
yeah.
truth. And Sanchez really surprised me.
He
Mm.
tried.
Sanchez surprised. He's getting more confident than before. The problem I had with Sanchez before was that he was having issue of confidence. His confidence was low.
Yeah.
So you will
But I
see
think
when
will be our first choice goalkeeper.
it's gonna be no. I think this is it. When it was only Sanchez and Petrovic, uh, Enzo Maresca said Sanchez is going to be his own first choice keeper. Now Philip has come. He said they are going to
Mm.
compete. So we the
Yeah.
competition will bring out who will be the
The
first
best.
choice. So
Absolutely.
then the problem is Petrovic may need to leave. Otherwise, he will be
Mm.
on the third position. That
Position.
would
So
be the problem.
Yes.
painful.
Yeah. So it will in the pecking order. It will be the third goalkeeper.
Mm.
So and that's the
That's
problem.
painful for him.
Yes,
Mm.
that will be painful, and
Okay.
he may want to maybe he may want to request. He may want to request maybe loan, or maybe he may want to
Mm.
say that I want to leave.
Loan him out.
So
Yes.
that's what I think may likely happen. Of
Mm.
course, it's not a bad idea if we have three goalkeeper, but don't forget Kepa also is there.
Is there. Yes. It's true.
Don't forget
I've, I've,
Kepa also is there. So I do
ah.
I've
he's
forgotten
going
that
to
Kepa is our
be
player.
ah, because Kepa is also good, but na him mouth kill am.
Mm.
Na him mouth,
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
na him mouth.
Mm. Mm.
How will you say you are still with Chelsea and you say you prefer Real Madrid to Chelsea?
Real
Now
Madrid
Chelsea
is
they
not
pay your
proper now.
money, you pay your salary. So you
Proper
come to say
now.
because okay, he was thinking maybe Real Madrid is going to buy him.
Sign him, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately for
And it's
him,
easy to.
Kutos or what is his name? You know,
Yes.
is he
Came
just
back.
came from injury. Came
Mm.
from injury, and the guy that was also deputizing for there was a guy there is a guy there,
Something,
another
is it
goalkeeper.
Lenu? Lenu
I
or
forgot his
something?
name. There's another
I think
goalkeeper there. Huh?
Looney.
Yeah.
Lenu,
So
yes. Yes.
that one, that one got favored, and
Mm.
Ancelotti believed in him. So instead, so Kepa felt that okay, he will be used. So then Ancelotti what just felt I don't know Kepa because Kepa got injured. So that was
Mm.
in fact this injury normally injury is the enemy of players, all players.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Kepa got
Yeah.
injured. So that was why the mantle fell on Looney, and Looney
Lenu.
has been performing well. So
You see
and
why
you know
Madrid
one
was
thing about the coach, they
very.
don't change
Mm.
winning team. They don't change
Absolutely.
Yes.
winning team. So when a
100%.
team is winning, that's why some of our players they don't like to come for any national assignment. Maybe if we have
Mm.
any friendly match, you see all of them will be just be given complaint because when they go back to their club,
Mm.
some of them may lose their what position.
That position. Yes.
Absolutely.
Some of them may lose their position. They may need to sit down on the bench for a long time. Yes, we have some exceptional players like that. During the time of Drogba, during his prime time, if Drogba goes to Cote d'Ivoire, in fact, they will send Chelsea, they will send Gelt to go and bring him.
Yeah,
There are
bring
some
him.
exceptional players like, but some other players may not be able to enjoy that kind of treatment. That
Privileges.
was what that was what happened to Mikel Obi as well. Was it not Nations Cup? By the time we go back to Chelsea,
He went back. His position has been
so
occupied.
players need to be that for me. Our players are now they are getting the pattern of the new coach, but there is. I agree with Abraham when he said there's a lot for us to do in the defense. That
Mm.
was the first point that Abraham firstly noted when he was talking earlier. He said the defense, and he mentioned this Badiashile, or what is his name? Badiashile, or what is his
But
name?
actually, yeah,
Yeah.
name.
So everybody is talking about Badiashile, and he was not a bad player before. It was
Mm.
just injury. When he came from that
Yes.
injury, he was not the same player that we used to know before. Before whenever I see him in our defense, I was always what coming down because I know he
The guy,
was
the
capable
guy
then.
is very, very calm.
He's
Yes.
calm. He's calm.
He has the
Very calm. Yes.
He's calm. And he has some long passes. He has some long
Yes.
passes. But in the
yes.
recent time, he just give balls away to the opponent.
Mm.
He loses ball anyhow. His confidence level is
Has
being
dropped.
put into questioning. Oh, thank you,
Mm.
Jake. There is also one of our people watching on my YouTube channel.
Oh,
Thank you,
wow.
Jake. So, yes,
Please,
because as we are talking
share,
now, they are watching me on my YouTube channel. They're also
okay,
watching
share
me
the
in
link to
another.
the,
Eh?
share the link to your, share the link to your page. Maybe I'll follow your
Yes.
YouTube
Just
page.
one thing. I think it's. I don't know. I'm seeing it, but you guys may not see it.
Yeah.
Maybe my name. You can just search my name on YouTube. YouTube.
Okay.
It will pop
All
up
right, sir.
my. You will see all my songs. All my songs are there. All my songs are there.
Oh,
Okay, sir.
all
Maybe
right,
we
All right, sir.
listen. Maybe we listen to this song maybe for 30 seconds or 1 minute.
No problem.
One of my
Go ahead.
songs.
It is a precision time, it is a precision time. No dolly, rara, rara, gbogbo blues army. The time to prepare for Premiership League is here. Oh. Blues army, here we go. Ale, 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 ale.
When Premiership calls, time records the victory in us.
To win or lose, yo, not be the only thing. Now the way we play, yo, ìyẹn náà ṣe kókó.
This is the chance we go take win league. This is the chance we go take win league.
Reaching for the top, oh, is our aim.
We are the pride of London.
Blue is the color, football is the game.
Winning is ahead.
To be number one, oh, we go run like the wind.
Winning again and again.
Reaching higher,
Cause sky is blue.
this is what we want, oh, in this season. We want Chelsea to the win, but we've got to give it all. Ariwo ayọ̀ lágbàlá Chelsea, ariwo ìdùnnú o lágbàlá Chelsea. Blues army, ṣé you don dey feel am? Blues army, ṣé you don dey feel it? Cause if we feel it, the world is at our feet. Arsenal no fit yo, Liverpool no fit, no one fit hold us down.
Every league we want it.
Here we go, Blues army. Ale, ale. Here we go. Ale, ale.
We go celebrate.
Ale, ale.
Yeah, we go celebrate Ali Ali. So that's one of
That's
my
so we
songs.
go celebrate.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
You,
title
you are
it
you are a
Blue.
proper Chelsea.
I titled Blue Harmon. It
Yeah,
was
nice
released
one.
when we wanted to start the league last season. So the one that
Wow.
the one that we I will release for this upcoming season is in the cooler. So I'm just waiting.
Okay.
Maybe
Looking
a
forward
week
to
to
it. Looking
the
forward to it.
a week a week to the commencement of the league. I'm going to release it.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
on
Okay.
yes, at every season, I usually release a new song that will launch us into the new season. So, of course, there are also other songs that I'm going to release, but that one is a tradition from me to release it prior to
Mm.
the commencement of the league. So, someone is saying that it needs to be in the comment section. It needs to be loan. That's Badiashile. It needs to be low. That's what it means. Yeah, it needs to be low.
uh,
For me, I don't think
uh,
they should loan Badiashile. Maybe he needs rest. Sometimes there is
mm,
what we some scientists feel that human beings need. They call it calibration.
mm,
It there comes a time in our lives when we struggle, when we have done a lot of work. Sometimes you go out from morning and you come back in the evening, the body will need to
mm,
rest.
absolutely.
Maybe what he needs now is rest and encouragement, because as people are bantering him, trolling him on the net, those players, they feel
They
it.
know now. They
They
follow it.
feel it.
It's not
So
easy.
they feel
It's
it.
not
They
easy.
also know. So
Mm,
well, if loan will work for him, it's okay. But I don't think he should be loan. He has what it takes. It's just
yeah.
that he has lost the form. He has
Mm,
lost the form, and he just need to rediscover his form. That's what I would say. So our
mm,
defense need to be overhauled. They need to overhaul our
mm.
defense, and I know the coach will have problem in that midfield. Do you know why?
Plenty players.
Romeo Lafia.
Mm,
Romeo Lafia is around.
mm.
Casedo is around.
Boy, another ball.
Wow.
This guy DHA, what do we call it? I forget, but I usually call him DHA. We just bought from Leicester City. Is there, and he's a good
Okay.
baller. He's a good baller.
Yeah.
He played very well
Absolutely.
yesterday. He played very well.
Absolutely.
In that mean, we also have
I was
Enzo. We also have Enzo.
Mm,
So,
mm.
and of course, Kono Kalaga is going. So, I feel
Yeah.
Romeo Lafia will take the position of Kono, if I'm right. I think
Mm.
because he's playing
And
that role now.
there's Chukwuemeka.
Chukwemeka
There's Chukwuemeka.
is not so strong. I don't even I'm not I won't
Yeah.
mention his name. Out of I won't mention his name.
I
But
think it's going to
if you follow
Oh,
really,
Jake is saying that we could keep Badiashile or Disasi. I think
no, we need all of them.
what, do-
We need
what
all of
can you
them.
say about it? Because these two players, I usually get confused about both of them, because Disasi,
We need all of them.
sometimes you see him using his strength, and sometimes
Mm,
you see him also falling down. You know, but Badiashile, he has been committing some errors lately.
mm,
After the injury, but sometimes he plays very well. He
mm.
plays very well. That's one. Two, he has height. Most coaches, they love a player with height.
That-
We-
Absolutely.
and that's why you see this our coach loves what Tosin Adarabioyo. He loves
Mm,
Tosin.
yeah.
very well.
He was in it.
Tall.
He loves Tosin. He loves Tosin. He was in it
Yeah.
yesterday. that when we had the first penalty and he saw Madueke,
Mm.
we will talk about Madueke later. He saw Madueke going there to play that penalty. He called Tosin to tell Madueke to disembark, that he should let Nkuku play that penalty.
Yes.
He said it in
Mm.
the press interview. So he said it. He said I told Tosin to tell him to go back. That it is Nkuku that he wanted to play that penalty. So,
Penalty.
and he has been
Mm.
mouthing the name of Tosin in some of his interviews. And I've not even seen
Mm.
him mentioning the name of Ben Chua. Ben Chua. I've not
Mm.
seen him. So there are rumors that maybe Chilwell
Mm.
also is on his way out of Chelsea. So I'm not. There are rumors about that, but the coach has not been talking about it. And action speaks that louder than voice sometimes. Uh,
Absolutely.
so for me, I think for me, I may be wrong. We need both of them. Bizassi has his
Mm.
own strength, but actually has his own strength, but is not consistent. He's not
Mm.
consistent. That is a problem, especially giving the ball away to the opponent. That's is
Opponent.
one of his problem now. So I don't know which one do you want us to keep, Mr. Abraham.
I think we
But
should keep
we should keep who?
Disasi.
Disasi. Okay. So,
I
Mr.
I saw a report this evening, but I don't know how true it is.
Yeah,
There's this young guy from Nottingham Forest, Aaron, a defender.
yeah.
They
They
tell
just
me
wanted to buy him.
they want to they want to buy him, but I think the money is too much for it. They are quoting 60 million euros.
They can go into negotiation if Chelsea is keen, because you could see now
It's
in our
moving.
discussion now we have been talking about what overhauling our defense,
Yes,
Mm.
and if we were to overhaul our defense, we need to let go some players. That's the truth.
Mm.
yes,
That's
We need
true.
to let go of some players if we are intentional to overhaul our defense. Then that means some players need to go. Who could have thought that Malo Gusto could play what as LB? Who could have thought?
Mm.
nobody.
That is it.
He played that left wing as I say Gusto.
As if he's a lefter.
Hey, the way he was playing like a beast.
Mm. Mm.
Gusto. Me, I feel that it is only the right wing that Gusto could
He
play.
can play. Mm.
When I saw him in yesterday match, and he was so professional about it. Ah, ah, moving, passing, pa, pa. Ah. So I feel it is high time our coach just what try to do whatever he wants to do, get his because he said that he has not selected his own team. That is still what keeping an eye
Mm.
on all of them. That is keeping an eye on all of them. That is not he has not chosen selected his own 11-man team. But to select 11-man team, it is better for him now to work on the defense before his selection, because if
Mm.
we are still having problem in defense and he eventually selects his own 11-man team, and some of these players that are still having problem are still there, they could spoil some of the good work that other players will be doing during the league when the league starts. So this is the time for us to correct some abnormalities in that
Mm.
defense. This is the time for me. Oh, thank you, Chomba Chanda from Zambia. Wow, I think it's late in Zambia now. You are awake. Wow, moving together. Blue family is because Chomba Chanda is from Zambia, and I think Zambia time in Zambia now they are 2 hours of Nigeria, so that means
Wow.
two. They are
Yeah.
2 hours ahead of Nigeria. That means
Almost
maybe
there.
it's almost 12. 12
Yeah.
a.m. in Nigeria now, 7 minutes to 12, if I'm right.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, exactly.
So damn it. So add 2 hours to it. That means they are 1 a.m. in Zambia. So
Mm.
okay. Somebody is saying that on YouTube. Jake, Chelsea are monitoring Murillo Forest value him at okay. I think the guy that you were talking about, Abraham. Is it not the
Yes,
guy you are
yes,
talking
yes,
about?
yes. That's the guy. That's the guy.
Uh-huh. So Chelsea are monitoring. Jake is saying that Chelsea are monitoring Murillo Forest value Murillo Forest value him at 55 to 60. I think you said something like that. That's too much.
Yes,
Mm.
Chelsea will not.
it's too
Chelsea
much.
will not. Chelsea will not spend something like that. No, I don't think so.
They-
So you be surprised. Oh.
Oh, he said it's 1 hour ahead, yo. 12:55 is
Mm.
that 1 hour
Okay.
ahead, not 2 hours. So in Zambia,
Oh,
Okay.
so it's Chomba. He said it's that's
But
1 hour ahead, not 2 hours. So all
Victor,
right.
you be surprised that Chelsea will pay that amount of money.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You
you'll
you
be
reckon?
surprised.
Okay,
I think so.
but the guy is good. Anyway,
Yeah,
the guy is good. The
that is
guy is
good.
good.
That
But
is.
lately, if it were before, they would have paid for Osimhen. But
yeah.
I
Mm,
think
yes.
They've,
they would have paid
they've
for
They
learned
kind
Osimhen.
their
of
lesson.
careful.
They've learned
Lately, they
their
have.
lesson.
Yeah, how imagine how will you spend 1.5 billion million pounds,
On transfer.
not dollars, though, 1.5
On
Yes.
transfer.
billion pounds, and we have not shown there is no result to show for that kind of
Yes.
money
Mm,
for 2 seasons, 2 consecutive seasons. So, and that's why Chelsea is trying to really learn. I remember when we spent that kind of money. Uh, I did one song where because this girl, there is this girl, Ashrid. When I play, maybe you have seen her before. You will know her on Twitter. I did this song because of what she wrote.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort
Exactly.
it out!
Our strength
Ashrid.
fire fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Gbẹ̀ngà Fọláyan kí ló sọ o.
Our strength fire
Kí
fuels
ló wí
our
Gbẹ̀ngà
might.
lórí
From
Chelsea?
West Ham's challenge, we
Ogun
learn
ti yá,
our lesson.
ogun ti yá, ogun
Luton
ti yá
Town
o.
fell 3 goals, we scored and
Ṣebí
claim our
jagunjagun
right.
ní Chelsea o.
Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Ọmọge yìí ó tó lọ sọ.
Our strength fire fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fell 3 goals, we scored and claim our right.
We will ignite.
Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
One of the funniest Chelsea fans, female fans on the
TikTok.
on TikTok. No, it's not on TikTok. On Twitter. On Twitter,
Okay.
he said that Ashrid.
Okay.
Ashrid is funny to the core, and also she. If I don't want to say the job she does, so she's also into another thing that some of us who are conservative we do not like, but she's a funny character in Chelsea fan base on Twitter. But if you just leaves the way she talked about that, and I really supported what she talked about we spending 1 billion, 1 billion, 1 billion, £1 billion, and nothing show for it, nothing to show for it. So I'm hearing that Fab has tweeted about Conor Gallagher. I think can anyone? I will check it anyway. While I'm checking that and reloading the battery, in the next 1 minute, I will come back. But I will be playing this music.
Nicholas mo ní òdìdé o ọmọ Jackson tají tají tají. Dem talk say you don lose touch, you dey miss good chances for field.
Dem talk say you dey fall too easy.
Some dey call you average striker with no sense. Nicholas Taji. Nicholas ọmọ Jackson.
Nicholas Taji.
Ọmọ Sẹ́nígà.
Taji.
Kí ló dé tó ṣe sùnmẹ́sùnmẹ́?
Nicholas Taji.
Like wey dey rise oya Taji o.
Taji. Nicholas Taji. Taji. Taji.
I know say you go Taji o. I know the percent of you around there. Around there. Around there. Tí o fẹ́ dá, 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 tí o fẹ́ dá. Jackson, reclaim your mind.
Taji.
Bully defenders, let them know your name.
Nicholas Taji.
Bully those defenders, show them your mind. Ọmọ Jackson, Taji. Kò sórí wọn níbẹ̀, orí olórí ni wọ́n lò. Nicholas ọmọ Jackson, Taji.
Nicholas ọmọ Jackson. Oya Taji o.
Taji, Taji, ogun ti yá o. Taji, Taji, Taji.
I want to appreciate Samani Emma, who participated in the live broadcast, and also Abraham. It is very late in Nigeria now. It's understandable. It's 12 a.m. So they need the Obama Samoa is here. Yes, you are late. We have been here on the show for an hour, 3 minutes, and some seconds. It's good to have you here. For those of you who do not know our queen, this is our queen, Oba Ama Samoa. She's from Ghana, but she's based in the UK. She's based in Luton. In fact, she lives in Luton, and she's a real personality for Chelsea fan base, especially when we are talking about our female Chelsea fan. Oba Hama Samoa is one of our great queens. Is one of our blue queens. Yeah, I can categorically tell you that. So Oba Ama Samoa, you are welcome. Yeah, thank you, Jake. I want to also recognize Jake. I've just screened his comment. I want to also recognize Jake. Jake has been doing so great on YouTube since the beginning of today's live show. Honestly, for almost an hour now, more than an hour. And I want to especially acknowledge you, Jake. I want to acknowledge you. It shows that you are what, a complete blue fan. And when you see a complete blue fan, you will know them. A complete full fan will support his fellow blue fan. So thank you so much for your support. Amos, you're welcome, Queen. You are welcome. So we have talked about Chelsea match yesterday. Just a few assessment of Chelsea match yesterday. They play very well. We could see that they have started understanding the new patterns initiated by the new coach, and they are now gelling. The players are gelling. They are gelling. Oh, thank you, Brush. Thank you, Brush. Thank you, Brush. I appreciate you for Brush. Brush wrote that he loves my songs. I thank you. I appreciate Brush. Thank you so much. Um, for those of you who do not know, my sister Oba Amas Samoa has a page. Uh, she has dropped her page link in the comment section. Please click that page link and follow her. Please follow her. Let's follow ourselves. Chelsea fans, it's good to follow each other. And one of those things that I used to look at when I feel inspired to follow someone. I look at what they represent. So that's what I look. So people look for different things. One of those things I look for is, what do you represent as a Chelsea fan? Of course, you may not use your photo, but the photo that you will use must be decent photo. It must be a decent photo. Well, if I look at least your last 3 posts, it must be posts that uh, spot on. Maybe on Chelsea or what you represent. So it must not be all those random posts that really do not make meaning. For a conservative person and an old man like me, I have preferences. So if you stand for Chelsea, let us see the Chelsea content that you have. You know, no worries, Mr. Abraham. Mr. Abraham is one of those uh, Chelsea fans that participated in the program. When I went on short break, he needed to leave because I knew actually it was late in Nigeria. So it will take someone who has not slept off, or maybe someone who has slept earlier to wake up at this time. So I appreciate those who are still online with me. I appreciate you so much. So Abraham was saying that, oh, good morning, sir. This is Abraham from the live video. My phone is about to go off. Thanks for the opportunity to be in your live video, sir. Thank you also for participating. Jake is asking one question. Do you think Osimhen will come to Chelsea? It's a question that is loaded. That is loaded with different meanings. It's a question that attracts different responses. And I will tell you the reason why it attracts. The question that Jake is asking I will tell you the reason why it attracts different responses. One, because of the price tag placed on Victor Osimhen. Two, because of the salary that Osimhen and his agent are saying that they want to get. Don't forget the release clause. Even if Chelsea meets up with its release clause, which has been lowered down now, what about the salary? So Chelsea is looking at it, to cut down the expenses. Chelsea is trying to cut down the expenses. The highest paid player in Chelsea now is this guy, Raheem Sterling. And I won't be surprised if Raheem Sterling is sold this upcoming season before the end of this window in the summer. So Chelsea is trying to cut down all the expenses because they have spent so much money. And the what is the essence of doing business? Football is a business. Yes, we may see it as a what? As a leisure game to appetize to appetize our soul, to remedy our soul, to what? To get a therapy from it. But football is not only a tool of therapy again. Football has become a tool of business. So you see these businessmen putting their money, getting loans from the bank. You think that one is for fun? No, it's not for fun. How will you get loan from the bank without paying it? They need to pay the money they get from the bank. Those owners also need to recoup their money. It's not everyone that could be like our former owners. Our former owners, Abramovich enjoys football. He lives football. He enjoys it. He is football is just an arena for him to rest. He rests inside football arena. He spends lavishly, lavishly without without even thinking twice. So it's not everyone that can spend like Abramovich. But now we do not have that kind of personality as an owner again. We now have America owners. We have Ibrahim. Ibrahim has been Ibrahim has been looking for Arsenal trouble since the beginning of this program. He has requested for 2 songs now, and those 2 songs they are banter songs, and banter song against Arsenal. Don't worry, part 2 of Arsenal Jabo, Arsenal Lule, Arsenal Tombu will still be out. I just want the season to start. That's why I've not released song. A lot of people have written me that they want me to release song. They don't know that there are some songs in the cooler. It's just that I don't want to release them now. I want the season to start. A song will be released before the season starts, just like Blue Army. You know, Queen, Oba, Samoa. Your boys will not be happy with me if I play Arsenal stumble, Arsenal fell down. No, they will not be happy with me. They will not be happy with me. So as I was saying, Chelsea is trying to cut down. Let me just clean their. Yeah, Ibrahim Habib said this season Arsenal tumble, Arsenal fell. We be part 2. And Obama Samoa also the song is our favorite. And Jake said, yeah, we have something that Napoleon want. We have Lukaku, Conte wants him. So they sought the deal to get Osimhen to Chelsea. I would talk more on what you said, Jake. I know that your boys won't like the song. How would they like it when they are all Arsenal fans with their dad? They won't like it. So now back to what Jake said. Jake wanted me to further my explanation on the deal on the Victor Osimhen deal and Lukaku exchange. I was saying that there are reasons why Chelsea don't want to commit themselves fully. They are being careful about the deal. Why? Because they are trying to curtail their expenses, and they are also trying to not put themselves into a problem that we were before. Don't forget the issue of about fair play rule that nearly affected Chelsea before the owner, sorted out the issue. They took the door behind to sort out the issue. I don't want to talk about how they sorted out the issue on live video. But they took some ways, they embarked on some way, they used some tactics to resolve that issue. Now they don't want to put themselves in another muddy issue again. And that's why they are trying to be so careful, because there may be risk in Victor Osimhen deal. Yes, I've said it earlier. Osimhen is my man, is my boy. Is our man, is our boy in Nigeria. And of course, you will want to support your fellow countryman. At the same time, football is a business. A businessman will want to put his money where he's going to recoup the money back. So imagine, I think Osimhen is now 26, if I'm right. So imagine if they now put the money there, and some people have been saying that Osimhen also is prone to injury. Well, I don't agree with that. Anyway, any player can get injured, but I don't think that he has injury proneness. He has a record of injury proneness. I don't think like that. No, now, so assuming maybe that point also is part of what the owner is also taking costly look into, they will not want to put 50 million down with swap deal of Lukaku. They value Lukaku as 30 M. So 30 M for 50 is still 80. It's still 80. And another problem is the salary of Osimhen. And Osimhen is not ready to take a pay cut. Lukaku has agreed to take a pay cut so that the deal will go through. But the agent of Victor Osimhen does not agree to that. And Osimhen, maybe he's speaking the language, he's speaking for, I know he will be speaking for Osimhen. If Osimhen doesn't want that, Osimhen would have voiced out or told his agent, hey, guy, please, let me take a pay cut. But because of the agent fee, the agent will collect. They want to get, he will try to get more money. Knowing fully that this may be one of the last, this may be the last juicy contract they are going to get on Osimhen. And that's why both, that may be the reason why the agents and the Osimhen is just trying to also defend their own interests as well. So yesterday I did a video. I said, 3 days ago, I said Osimhen needs Chelsea just like Chelsea needs Osimhen. And I stated the reason. I said Conte, the new coach of Napoli, has told Osimhen that it's not part of his plan. Conte has told Osimhen that it's not part of his plan. And what does that translate to? What it means is that if Osimhen prefers to stay in Napoli for next season, he will chop bench. He will be on the bench most time because Conte prefers Lukaku to Osimhen. For those of you who know Conte very well, Conte is a one-way traffic man. When he believes in you, he will give you full support. Conte believes in Lukaku. He said he wants Lukaku. That's why he wants Lukaku to come. In fact, if Chelsea maybe decide not to combine the deal of Lukaku and Victor Osimhen deal together, Napoli can pay 30 million outrightly to get Lukaku because Conte wants Lukaku. Lukaku wants Conte. Can you see? So it will be easy for Lukaku to move to Napoli because he has agreed personal terms with Napoli. Conte and Lukaku, they have spoken. So the deal will go through. Even if is excluded from the deal of Osimhen. So and that's why I'm saying that Osimhen need to think twice because another club that wanted him, PSG, they have what? They have what? They have disembarked from the deal. They are out of the deal. Arsenal also show interest, but when I didn't know what had just happened, all of a sudden Arsenal is now what showing interest again. So it's only Chelsea now that we are so keen about him, and that's why he needs to think twice. So Chelsea wants, in fact, let me use Chelsea needs Osimhen just as Osimhen needs Chelsea. That's what I would say. Jake. Um, Jake, you also said that I hope Chelsea gets him. We need him. Chelsea needs killer in front goal. Osimhen is that guy. Let me tell you, if Osimhen does not try to take some concessions, if Osimhen does not consider some concession for the deal may hit the brick wall. The deal may hit the brick wall. I'm afraid. And do you know one thing? If he hits the brick wall, nothing will happen. Aren't we seeing what Nkunku is doing as a striker? Forget about that we need a proven striker. It go shock you. This is a new pattern. This is not Pochettino's style. Ask yourself, what is special about Haaland in Manchester City? What is special? Nothing. The only thing that is special about him is that he has strength and what is rugged to score. He's rugged. If Victor Osimhen decide not to come because we cannot meet up with his salary, let me tell you, let him stay. He go shock you, just like we discovered yesterday that Malo Gusto could play as a left winger. That's how we will discover some things that will happen among the players that are in Chelsea now. It go shock us. We have good. We are requesting good outside. We never knew that the goat is sitting in our home, and we need a goat. We know that Ben Chilwell is on his way out, and we need a confirmed left winger. And we never knew that Malo Gusto is another beast in the left wing. I was just asking myself, is he Gusto that I'm seeing when he was playing? It is when a coach does not know anything. There's no one that could not be converted. Forget about it. That, okay, we want confirm. How many times are we going to be saying this one is a proven striker, this one is a proven blah, 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 and they come what? They just what? They flop. We have a number of examples. When we bought them with a lot of money. What about Shevchenko? Do you remember Shevchenko? When Shevchenko came to Chelsea, you remember what happened? Sometimes we need to use the resource. We used to look inward to find the resources that we need. I was saying that there's nothing special about Haaland. Haaland just have that strength, and he was positioned well. He positioned himself well, and the pattern of Pep suits his style. That's it. Can he dribble much? No. Haaland cannot dribble much. I am saying my own. I say if worst comes to worst, honestly, without Osimhen, Chelsea will play. That's the truth. I know you won't. Some of you will not agree with me. If worst, what comes to to the worst, if we come to the, if we get to that stage where we know that Osimhen is not coming again, nothing will happen to Chelsea. In fact, Chelsea may win the league. Everything rests on the readiness of the players and the ability to understand the style of the coach, and also it's also what it's also in the hand of the coach. If Osimhen comes and the style of the coach does not suit him, who is going to lose? Is it not the owner? After spending 1.5, of course you will say it's not my money, but let's be reasonable and be logical here. You could see that Chelsea management is they are trying to curtail all those unnecessary expenses. If Osimhen does not come to Chelsea, heaven will not come down. Just know that Osimhen is my brother. He's from Nigeria. I am a proud Nigerian. I want my countryman also to be with my club. But let's say the fact: the conditions attached to buying Osimhen are not favorable conditions for Chelsea's status at the moment. And that's why all of you just see, maybe we have money. Let me tell you, when a rich man is thinking twice before he does something, look inward very well. You will see that there is something eating him. Do you know how many loans these guys would have obtained? You think that it's their money they are using? Forget about that. That's not how business works. Businessmen, they are the bad debtors in financial institutions. They are potential bad debtors in financial institutions. They collect loans to buy players. They collect this, they collect that, anticipating that they will get money, they will sell players, they will get some money from the sponsorship to recoup the money. How are you, Obon George? My brother here, Kuabena feels. I agree with you, bro. Jake here is also saying, yeah, definitely Unkuku look amazing yesterday, and Gusto is great signing. The gem of Ubon George, I think I have screened. Good morning, sir. Up Chelsea. Yeah. Then this last one now. Oladipupo Jude. If Osimhen doesn't come, how do we get Lukaku out? Would you rather have Osimhen not come and still keep? No, no. I think maybe you miss one of those things I've said earlier. I said the sale of Lukaku is attached to the deal of Osimhen, and it's attached to this deal of Osimhen just to offset the release clause placed on Osimhen. And the release clause before, I think it was 120. From 120, they moved it to 100. And from 100, Chelsea was complaining, and PSG also pulled out. Then they reduced it to 80 now. So that means we are going to pay 50M, and the value of the value placed on Lukaku, which is 30M, we offset the release clause for Osimhen. However, I said that it is so easy. In fact, easier. Let me use the word easier. It is easier for Lukaku deal to be removed from Lukaku's sale to be removed from Victor Osimhen's deal, so that it will be a loan deal, a loan sale. other than bringing it together to become a swap deal with the buying of Osimhen. It is easier to sell Lukaku than to buy Osimhen. Yes. Why? Napoli is already okay. Napoli is already Napoli has already okay the value of Lukaku, which is 30 million. They are ready to pay. It is Chelsea that is saying, okay, we want a swap deal to be included with what? With the buying of Osimhen. So it's not the problem of Lukaku. In fact, to make the deal to what? To go through smoothly, Lukaku told Napoli, told Conte, I'm taking a pay cut. So, Oladipo, I hope you are hearing me. Lukaku has told them that he is what? He's okay with a pay cut. So, Lukaku's mind, Lukaku's soul is not in Chelsea. Lukaku's soul is in Italy. So, and he's going to go with anyone in Italy, especially his coach, Conte. He loves Conte very well because they understand each other. Oh, thank you, my brother. Brother Oladipupo Jude said, okay, I understand you, Doc. Thanks for, yeah. So that's it. So Lukaku sale could go smoothly without any blockages or hindrances at all. Chelsea just want to use the money from the sale of Lukaku to add it to the money they are going to pay for Osimhen, so that they will use that money to offset that bill. But Lukaku said can be separated. Yes, can be separated. And what that thing is telling us is that Chelsea is not ready to pay heavily for any player. That's the truth. You could see that their focus now is what? Is on young players. In South Americans, they are catching them young from South Americans. What do you think is the reason why they are catching them young from South America? It's for business. It's for investment. It's for investment. Why? Chelsea has spent 1.5 billion. You think that money is from the pocket of those owners? Nah. They have reputation, they have goodwill to get loan, to access loan from banks. That's the secret of rich men, of businessmen. They have what? They have properties. They have properties that they could use for collateral. So you think that the owners will not sit down and will not find a way to pay back the loans that they obtain from the bank? No, it doesn't work like that. Fans will talk and talk and talk and talk. You keep talking. The owners, they know what they are doing. They have to balance the book. I said earlier, it's not every owner that can be like Abramovich, our former owner, the former owner of Chelsea. It's not every owner that can be like that. You cannot be. Do you know how much they pay for this player's salary every week? They collect money every week. Do you know how much they pay for their wages? It's not a small money. It's not a small money. It's not a small money. So they have to break even. Even if they cannot make profit, this is how business work. If you cannot break even, you must not lose. Even if you are going to run at a loss, the loss must not be too much. Because if the losses are too much, the FA could declare such club as bankrupt club. So that means the club is what? Is entering the phase of bankruptcy. So I said earlier that football has become a veritable tool of business. So fans will be talking, I say, we don't have money, Chelsea is rich, Chelsea is rich. I beg. This is not the Abramovich era. This is not the Abramovich era. Chelsea is now owned by two businessmen. So you could see the way they are they are going to South America to what? To look for what? To look for players, young players, so that they send them out for loan. When they arrive and they play well, they sell them. They sell them at higher prices. So, and it's just to balance the book. To balance the, yes, we love Chelsea. We want this player. We want that player. We want those players. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. I want Victor Osimhen. I want Victor Osimhen. The question I put out there, it's not a statement. The topic of this live show for today is not a statement. It's a question. I said I speak on behalf of all Chelsea fans when I say we don't need Osimhen. Question mark. I deliberately worded it like that because all of you will think that I'm speaking for you, that we don't need Osimhen. It is me that is throwing that question, but I worded it in that way so that it will what? It will attract a lot of discussions because I know people who will say for, people who will say against. So it's not that I am speaking for you. Look at the end of that statement. You could see question mark. So this season, if we mean business, gone are the days when a team will be built on a player. It's not happening again. This is not that era of transition football. Transition football is not so popular in the football world now. Transition football is not so popular. This is a time where everyone want to possess football because they feel that attacking football, possession football, is the secret for you to defend and for you to attack. Pep Guardiola philosophy is that he believes that you don't need to be too defensive. The attacking football is the response for defense, for a solid defense. Attacking football, possession football is the response for what? For defense. When you attack, who will be what? Who will be defending? Who will be defending? When you are attacking, boom, boom, attacking, you are attacking. What will be happening to your opponent? Your opponent will what? Will fall back. Will fall back. And they will be doing what? They will be defending. As they are defending, there is a high tendency for them to what? Make mistakes. And when they make mistakes, you unleash terror on them. When you unleash terror on them, before they know it, is already 3 goals. That is the mentality of Pep Guardiola. And that's what Manchester City, that's what they do. That's what they do. When they start, you see them possessing football. They get that ball possession. They pound, they will be passing. And you, the other team will be what? Will be running. They want you to use up your energy so that you'll be tired. Because it's not possible to change, to do 11 player substitution. No. You are only entitled to 3, if I'm right, to change. So by the time all of you are tired, oh, you'll be vulnerable. That's what Pep Guardiola, that's what he waits for. You will be tired. And immediately he tells the players, oh yeah, launch your weapons. You will see them from left wing, all the players, they are on toes. But they will go firstly give you introductory possession. Pow, pow, pow. That's what they will do. You see them, pow, pow, pow. They will be giving you intro. You will think that they are not attacking. Wait for them. If any goal comes in the first 10 minutes, okay. But they are not so worried about the first 10 minutes or 15 minutes. You see them playing, possessing that ball. And the reason is that they want you to get tired easily. They want their opponent to get tired. I'm telling you the rudiment behind possession football. Gone are the days when we will say, okay, transition football is what is in vogue, is the conventional football style. No. Football is not mathematical. Football is not scientific. Football is not psychological. So football is not computational. 40 years ago, 30 years ago, were they using iPad for what? To draw anything? No. Were they using computer? No, not as such. But now everything in football is computational. AI also is used in football now. So you now want to base your own football style on what? Transition football? Nah. Come of it. It doesn't work like that. As the world is evolving, football also is evolving. As the world is evolving, football also is evolving. So that means your approaches to football, your approaches to your players need to do what? Need to evolve along so that the world will not leave you behind. I used to look at our old professors then who would say that they don't like computer when the computers were just introduced into the university in the 90s. You see, some of those professors were saying, University of Ibadan. I graduated from University of Ibadan. So some of them say, no, I'm a conservative lecturer. During our time, we used chalkboard. We used okay, now go to every university in Nigeria. Are they using chalkboard again? Are they using, even in primary school, they don't use chalkboard in Nigeria, let alone university. So if you don't evolve with the trend in the world will leave you. That is also applicable to football. Before we normally that guy is our standing nine. That guy is our standing nine. There is no standing nine now. They use different methods. First nine. Can it come or okay, you everyone can score. Or it depends on how a coach reads the game. You see, Conte, there was a match that we played that Conte used like 3 formations in a match. 3 formation. That's how dynamic a coach is expected to be. A coach is supposed to be able to read the game. And that was a problem I had with Pochettino. At the initial stage, when Pochettino started, Pochettino had the problem of reading the game. And then as a result, his substitution sometimes put us in problem. So this brings him back to what I was saying before. I just try to talk randomly. A businessman, a good businessman must be able to maximize his profit in his business. So football has become business. And now, because of what has happened in the past for Chelsea, having spent 1.5 billion, not million, billion pounds, not dollars, pounds, not dollars, not euros, having spent that kind of money, of course, it is reasonable. Yeah, let's think about it. It is reasonable. It is logical. It is expected for a reasonable club owner to call its management team that, please, let's go investment way to be able to offset the loans, the debts that we have. What is helping our owner is that they have what? Different companies. They have different companies aside the business of football they are doing. And that's what the resources, the profits getting in those companies are those are the resources they are pulling together to offset some bills in Chelsea. But their money cannot be used for only Chelsea stuff. No, they need to get loan from the bank. They need to get loan from financial institutions. And do you think that financial institutions is not, are going to be looking at them? No, they are going to financial institutions gave them that loan because they also wanted to get interest. So, and one of the problem of the business, if care is not taken, is to repay loan. When you don't repay loan, you give yourself worry because the interest will be what mounting up on top of the loan itself. This is just the market dynamics, the sales dynamic, the profit dynamics of football, which all of you don't really, you are not so interested in it, but we have to talk about it. So Man United management does that. Liverpool management does that. All the club, including Real Madrid, all the clubs in the world, they do that. They balance the book. They look at their debt. How are we going to be paying this debt? How are we going to? They have to imagine a player alone in Chelsea. One player. Do you know how many players we have in men's category, in females category, and feeders team category, and they pay them. And this is pure business. So you have to find a way to pay the bills. But one thing that some of us normally make us, it's one of those things that make some of us not to think in this business, to think about the business side of football, is that, especially as far as Chelsea fans are concerned, is that our former owner had spoiled us, in spending lavishly, how are you, Jaite Kosu, has spoiled us because when maybe a new player, our scout team scouts one player and he's playing well, or the owner is interested, Abramovich is interested in any player, he goes for any player he wants. Yeah. Not minding the kind of money that he will pay. No, he doesn't mind it because he's taking football as his pleasure. Football is like a leisure to him, not a business. But our current owner, football is a business to them. And in the world now, football is a business. Imagine PSG pulling out of the what Osimhen deal. Do you think that they don't need Osimhen? No. Mbappe left PSG now, so they need another what? They need another high profile player. But they look at the money, they look at the salary. That's the reason. So and that's why I'm telling Jakes. Ubon George said you are right, sir. Yeah, I think I've explained this. This guy said, "Oh, King said, I thought I'm the only one." Thank you, Jaiti Kauso. Hi, bro. How you doing? I miss you. I miss all of you too. I think you. The name looks like a Ghanaian name. I miss my people, my family from Ghana. You know, Ghana is a great country that I really love. Dowdy James Nasamo, you are doing good, Dr. Benga. It's good to know this part of football. Yes, that's the part of the football that most of us are not interested in, especially young Chelsea fans. They don't talk about it as such. As we talk about the administration of football, the feed activities on football pitch. We need to talk about the business side of football. And the business side of football is a dark side. I won't say more than that. I've said a lot today, and it's time for us. Oh, thank you, Jate Kwasi. The business side of football is not so straightforward. There are dark sides inside that side of football. Business side of football is reading with paradoxes. Let me put it like that. I don't like to use big grammar or big vocabulary on live show. The business side of football is reading with paradoxes, with ambiguities. So, yes, why not? Apparently, that's what I wanted to do. But thank God that you eventually asked. Let me play this funniest song first before we play other song. When we spend 1 billion pounds, and one of our fans on Twitter, Ashrid, said something about that Mongo's money we spent without any results. I did one song on that. Yeah.
How on earth have we spent £1 billion and we're still losing to a 10-man West Ham? They don't even have rice anymore. I can't do this every season. Sort it out!
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair 3 goals we scored and claim our right. In unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out.
Benga for lion, kill us all.
Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair 3 goals we scored and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. Our strength, fire, fuels our might. From West Ham's challenge, we learn our lesson. Luton Town fair 3 goals we score and claim our right. Unity we conquer, claim our faith. Oh, Chelsea, sort it out. It is a pre-season time, it is a pre-season time. No darling, Togo Blues Army. The time to prepare for Premiership League is here. Blues Army, here we go. Ale, 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 ale.
When Premiership calls, time records the victory in us.
To win or lose, yo, not be the only thing. Not the way we play, yo. You know, shake koko.
This is the chance we go take win league. This is the chance we go take win league.
Reaching for the top, oh, is our aim.
We are the pride of London.
Blue is the color. Football is the game.
Winning is ahead.
To be number 1, oh, we go run like the wind.
Winning again and again.
Reaching higher.
Cause sky is blue.
This is what we want to in this season. We want Chelsea to the win, but we've got to give it all. Ariwo ayọ̀ lágbàlá Chelsea, ariwo ìdùnnú o lágbàlá Chelsea. Blues and me, ṣé you don dey feel am? Blues and me, ṣé you don dey feel it? Cause if we feel it, the world is at our feet. Arsenal no fit yo, Liverpool no fit, no one fit hold us down. Every we want it. Here we go, Blues and me, ale ale. Here we go, ale ale. We go celebrate, ale ale. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's time to shine. It's time to shine. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's time to shine. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's time to shine. Oh, consistency. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's coming back. It's time to shine. Our strength is here with us. It's here with us. But we need to use it carefully. Our strength is here with us. It's here with us. It's time to shine. Our strength. No more inconsistency. No more inconsistency. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back. It's right here with us. It's already here. Our strength is coming back. Sing it aloud. Strength they come, we go far. Our strength is coming back. It's coming back, yo.